Så. Hej och välkomna igen. Jag är lite nyfiken på... Och där var en. Det borde ju vara halvsvårt att se dem, tycker jag. Där hade vi en. Då går den här borta då.
You take lead.
Jag hittade. Mer uppgraderingsmaterial. Ännu mer. Ja, jag får åka tillbaka.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal man.
The mortal man alltså.
Oh my god. No!
Andra's depths. This
Oh,
was no
helvete.
accident.
Var jag som blev? Lätt att det är hon...
What happened? Who
gjorde
did
med
this?
ögonen.
It's all gone. The city. My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames. You tell me who your coin is on.
Yeah. I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of these inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Quilici, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
Vad är det för någon då? Vad hittar jag nu för trevligt?
This is no ranger camp envoy.
Bad envoy.
Inget av man sket i alla döda.
Another soul for the wheel.
for us.
Och så missar. Håll dig borta nu när du är elektrisk jävla tomte. Det var bra. Och missa. För ovanligt en skull. Vad är det på den kommer eller? Det var nog. Ovanligt att det är handskar eller... Ja, och sen. Så. Vi försöker hitta oss ut nu då. Eller ja, upp. Jag berättar det sagt. Den du.
They've got the advantage. Unless you want to fight, give them a wide berth.
Why will they not leave us? It cuts. It cuts.
There's the city. What's left of it.
Ja, det var en jävel.
To your left. Let's see what.
Careful, to the left!
Vi slåss mot dem nu alltså.
They've got the advantage. Unless you want to fight, give them a wide berth.
They never saw me.
Turn around, envoy. Steel garrote only.
What are we waiting for? I have some aggression to unleash.
Why will they not leave us? It cuts. It cuts.
Jävla björn är plötsligt. Vart? Vart ska vi? Vi ska...
Let's finish this.
Full fokus.
Envoy, to the right!
Vart? Ja, där. Vad är det där för fräsigt?
We'll get them next time.
Nu var han ett hus på. Det var ingenting ens.
Turn around.
Här har vi missat. Här har vi inte, här har vi varit.
Thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow. Hunted.
Hunted. Av vem?
These people are looking for
Det är
leadership.
lätt,
A
Ludvig.
sense of direct.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Oj.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is
Är det hat jag kör,
burn
eller hur?
anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarot have declared war on the living lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am.
Jag skiftar lite nu alltså.
My family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes
Oh,
nothing
jävlar.
between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear.
Me?
The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Yes.
There's no other explanation for the spiritual shift in the Living Lands. Something that slept has awoken. I believe there is still more to learn, but a disturbance on this scale could explain the changes to our ecosystem.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Stilgarot, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is
Utan
no
att
time
göra
for
det.
theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are Animancers, the Adirans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence.
Nej, det går
The
inte.
climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous. We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Let me talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling.
Darling.
Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fuhrer went up in flames, the root monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Yeah, sure.
The whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Tack så mycket.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
We never
Back
saw
to
them coming.
Shatterscarp, then.
Vet man inte om massa grejer nu som man inte... Reach. Oh. 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 Helvete. Jävla fräsig picka jag har den då. Helvete, det var skumt. Det har vi varit. Var kommer man dit då? Tyckte jag hörde något. Vet inte om det var något eller bara...
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Nu
Keep her
jävlar.
on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
Helvete.
One way or another, Fuel Messi Verno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary.
What
Your
is
messy
necessary?
reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. I see I have your attention. Good. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adia, if that's what it takes.
Helvete.
And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to
Jag hade nästan glömt att de fanns.
costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course,
Verkligen.
that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary, and that's exactly what I did.
Jag dödade
Arrive
honom.
in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Tmerti. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Vi gör fan det.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
We've got company!
Vad är det som gillar dem? What the fuck? Skiter sig för det eller?
Hey! Over here!
Watch the left!
Du dog.
You okay?
Nej, jag tror inte det.
Hey! Left leg!
Där.
That's the spot.
Det gör du. Man, lugna dig.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Kanske var dumt att döda henne egentligen. Känns som de behövde det. Du.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're
Yo,
leaving with more
Luda.
questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. Then we had better prepare to fight back. I will not forget Fiume Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive.
Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscar. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Fair enough.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right. The garden.
Sure.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. We don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? In other words, nothing we didn't already know. Well, at least we tried. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing. Good thinking. We don't want to push the limits of your spiritual endurance.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our
Helvete, jag tror att börja kötta nu.
an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fiorme Siverna. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Vad helvete vad sådana kan göra. Vad händer nu då? Och så behöver vi pinnar. Frågan vad vi ska uppgradera. Den här kan vi uppgradera. Och den då. Ska vi gå då? Confirmed. Jävlar. Har kommit halvvägs nu då, eller vad?
We smell death here.
That last pipe gouged a hole.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
It was a bloodbath. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran Dream Thralls.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach
Låt
until
säga
more
för att göra någonting.
reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe. No, we cannot. No matter how many we lose.
At least one of you has the backbone of a Rawatayan. Maybe you'll do all right out here.
At ease. The envoy's more than capable, and I know my way around Shatterscarp, even if it's been a few years.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Vad snäll hon blir då.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn.
Thirdborn is a bit... Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of Dream Thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines.
Helvete och hon han svär. Hon.
Spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them. Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it. The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
Jobbiga väl alltså.
Aye. Gods be with you, envoy.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem.
Please!
Help us! We need help!
Mer.
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed?
Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
No, you can't kill them.
Tamamu, the Adiran is right. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No. Mother. Father.
Gött med stoneface och så
Try to make it
rösten
fast.
matchar liksom inte.
And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Shadows! Swarm! Devour!
Coming from your right.
Jaha, där.
Let's see what you got.
Är det du som flaxar? Hur gick det, tycker du?
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Everyone okay?
Kill potion. Fine axe. Någonting.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Vi kan gå hit först.
Invaders in the face them to the earth.
Nu då? Oh, jävlar.
Some of them are still wearing Thirdborn homespun or Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
Ser mysigt ut.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Ja, det är bra.
We've got to put a stop to this thing, envoy.
Det visar sig att de är goda nu då, eller? Vad är det här för camp? Jeez. Men här får nog bli avslutat för idag. För min sektion. Skulle jag tro. Så ni får ha det så bra allesammans. Hej hej.